welcome, welcome. How are you today? Hey, Jeanne, welcome. How's it going? Hey, Donna, welcome. How are you doing? I am working on a manta ray. It's a new pattern I recently bought from Teresa's crochet shop. So I made one and I love it. So I'm making another one, and it has like a little mouth that you can put the little baby manta rays in if you want, or any kind of sea creatures or whatever you want. And so I thought it would be fun to make it in these colors. So this is the Loops and Threads Sweet Snuggles Light in the color Robin Blossom. I thought that would be pretty cute. All good here, still working on your hoard of turtles for the year. Very fun. I'll put him right there so people can see. And did you see I have my new octo? So I switched out my octos because I brought him to my market and I put, I don't want to sell him price on it. And he got some oohs and ahs, but no one bought him. So he's mine now. So I kind of strategically put a price on him that I knew no one would actually, well, not like too crazy of a price, but a high price for around here. And so I knew if like the right person walked in, they would want him, but I only gave him one chance and no one bought him. So he's mine now. A hexagon cardigan for yourself for once. Finally making something for yourself. I love it. I want to do a hexicardi or some type of cardigan for myself. I think that would be a fun project to do. And I have so much inventory, like, you know, I have the time I could do it. And I think that would be a cool thing to do. What pattern did you use? Is it like the really like popular hexicardi that goes around that's like viral, or is it a different pattern? I'd like to see. I need to make something like that for myself. I think that would be fun. I am in the US. I'm just gonna wait for like a few more people to pop on, and then we're gonna do the giveaway. So if you guys haven't seen, I am giving away 3 free patterns to 3 lucky winners because I hit 3,000 on YouTube, so 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I have a little giveaway going on, and so those people will be chosen on live with you guys. Hey, welcome. Passionate Kelsey has a free YouTube tutorial. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Are you doing like, oh, thank you. Are you doing like changing your colors, or are you just using like an ombre yarn? Or are you just doing like a solid color? I'm good. My name is Ashley. How are you? I love this pattern because it's like very mindless. Thank you. Yeah, hit the like button if you're on. Let's see, once we get to 10 likes, since there's 14 people on, once we get to 10 likes, I can announce the winners. We're gonna spin the wheel together. Fun, fun. I figured it'd be more fun on the live to do the winners. Black, white, gray ombre. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. You're from India. Very cool. What time is it in India? Oh, we're at 5. 5 more likes and we can do the giveaway. Did everyone have a good weekend? It's night. Oh, wow. It's late. How come you're still awake? See, I can't last that long. Nope. I'm in bed at like 8, 9 p.m. Up to 7, 3 more. And then we can announce the giveaway winners. Are there any people on here that have actually entered the giveaway? Hi, how are you? Welcome in. You're from the UK, very cool. You have, awesome. Well, maybe I'll pick you. I'm hoping I'll pick some people that are actually on the live. You did too, awesome. I can't remember like what I did. Anytime someone entered it, I would just add it to spin the wheel and just like the comment or heart the comment, so it went through. So I knew I was putting them in, and so it didn't comment back too well, because I was, just busy like entering each person, and so I didn't have a chance to really reply back too much. Who else are you staying with you? And first time here. You entered and would be here regardless. Yes, I know you would be here regardless, Deanne. This is a crochet channel. Yeah, I crochet. So that is what we're doing on here. So as I said, I'm making one of these guys right now, and I hit that 3,000 mark. So I am doing a giveaway. We need one more like, and then I'm going to do the giveaway, guys. Oop, 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 oop. I'm so excited to give away some free patterns to some awesome people. Oh, we're at 11. We can do a giveaway. All right, let me finish this row, and then we're gonna spin the wheel together, and hopefully someone that's on the live with us right now is gonna be a winner. We have 3 people that are gonna be winners. So I'm excited. Cross your fingers and prepare yourself. Manifest it. Say, I will be the winner. All right, last stitches. Look how quick this one is to work up. All right. Okay. So here we are. We have, hey Delon, I'm getting ready to pick the winners of the giveaway right now. So here we go. I'm gonna tap. This is gonna be the first winner. Is going to be, who's it gonna be? Oh, Sherry. Oh, she's gonna be so excited. Okay, so let me screenshot this so I don't lose it. Oops, what'd I do? Screenshot. Okay, so Sherry, you are the first winner. All right, we're gonna remove Sherry because, we wanna have 3 different winners, and we're gonna spin the wheel again. And let's see who's the next winner. Don't mind the ad that's just kind of sitting down there in the corner. The next winner is If the ad will move out of the way so I can read it. Hi, welcome. And we have Betty Dean. So Betty Dean is the second winner. And I will put this on my, we're gonna remove Betty Dean and we're gonna add the third winner. And I'm gonna put this on my community board so that if you weren't here to watch the live, then you will know you're a winner. So, and we have Sarah. Sarah is the third winner. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So those are the winners, guys. That was slow or fast and you know, skip ad. All right. So I will add those on to the post, and congratulations to you three. I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to do more giveaways in the future too, guys. So if you didn't win and you had entered, don't worry, there will be more in the future. The bigger I grow, the bigger the giveaways will be as well. So congratulations to everyone. All right, let's see. Hey guys, hey, welcome, welcome. Hi, hi, hi. Congrats to all the winners. Yes, congrats to all the winners. Yay. Awesome. That was fun. It's fun to do that. I'm so excited that I'm able to give back, even if just a little pattern, to give back to you guys. I do have a plan for in the next time I do a giveaway. I'm going to give away one of, I bought a few O-Fire hooks recently, and so I'm gonna give away one of my O-Fire hooks to one of you guys, and I'm gonna do probably another pattern and probably some other fun things. What else do you guys think would be a fun giveaway item for the future once I hit another milestone number? I'd love to hear from you guys what you think would be a fun giveaway item. Let me bring this down a little bit more so you can see me actually crocheting. There, now you can see. You're working on a custom daisy gnome for a client. Love that. Very cool. Like any, is it, so it's a daisy gnome. So is it like, does it look like a daisy or is it holding daisies? Like, how is it a daisy gnome? I have actually never crocheted a gnome before. Well, I guess that's not true. I did crochet a couple gnome ornaments, but I haven't really done much crocheting of the gnome. You're crocheting a red blanket. Beautiful. Love it. Love, love, love. I think I'm gonna love this for the stingray. It's gonna be so cute. Flat hat full of daisies on top. Very cute. Always my patterns. Yeah, I'm good. And the next time I have a giveaway, I'm sure I'll have a whole lot more patterns out there too. I'm trying to debate on what the next shelf sitter should be. I have some ideas up my sleeve, but if you guys have any ideas, or it doesn't even have to be a shelf sitter, I have some other items that I want to make as well that are not specifically shelf sitters. I do need to get that Yeti pattern out because it's a market-friendly sized pattern. I actually sold one of my Yetis this past weekend, which made me really excited because it was my pattern. It's always exciting when you sell one of your own patterns. Like that was the first time I've ever had my patterns out and about at a market. And so I wasn't sure how it was gonna go, and I sold one of my Yetis and I sold one of my Morty monkeys, which made me really happy. You need a moose? Okay, so maybe I just need to get my butt in gear and put the horns on the moose. I've just been procrastinating on the horns, just trying to I haven't been in the mood to make horns, but I guess I could probably work on some horns so I can get that moose out. Like I literally just need to make the ears, which will be super easy, and then figure out how I want the horns to look, and then, or the rack or whatever you want to call it to look, and then he's gonna be ready to like go out to testers. So yeah, I have a custom order for 6 manatees, working on that today. I have not made a manatee yet. Are they little manatees or big manatees? Definitely a moose, also a bear. Ooh, a bear. A bear would be quite easy for me to make. I already basically have the, like a basic pattern to go by to just to add the little features of a bear. That would probably, I could probably do that like straight away. A duck, I could make a duck out of it. I haven't done any birds. I was thinking a flamingo would be really cute, but then the Friendly Red Fox just recently put a flamingo out. That was kind of what I was thinking of doing for a flamingo. So I was like, well, I guess I won't make any flamingos anytime soon since she already put one out that was like basically the same thing that was in my head. So I don't want to like copy anyone else, even though I had thought of it before she put it out. So I probably won't do that, but maybe a duck. I could do a duck. The duck would be pretty quick and easy as well. You found a moose book. Nice. Cool chill stream. My size project pattern. Hey, how are you doing, Letitia? I just announced the winners of the giveaway. A capybara. There's so many capybaras out there. I don't think I will make a capybara at any point in time because there are a lot of patterns for those out. A horse, a donkey, and a cow. Yeah, a lot of patterns for those too. Sitting dinosaur would be cute. That would be cute. What type of dinosaur? Like a T-Rex or a cow? See, Stacy Makes has a cow pattern, and her pattern basically sits too. So I actually sold one of Stacy Makes patterns, cow patterns this weekend. So if you guys don't have that, that's a good one to have. A frog would be fun. The frog, I'm thinking of making it more smaller, like market friendly make that will go along in a pattern pack. I'm planning on doing like a pattern pack now. So you'll get like the Yeti, a frog, and maybe a couple other small creations within the pattern pack. So yes, a frog will be one of them that I do get out eventually. Yesterday was your birthday. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Yes, congratulations to the winners. Hello, welcome in. A T-Rex and a Triceratops. Yeah, that would be fun. I like T-Rex. T-Rex eating dinner with a Triceratops would be cool. Joined Madeline Mayco Patreon last night. Yes, that's awesome. Does she have all of her like old patterns in there that she retired, or is it just new stuff now? Because she did retire a bunch of patterns, and then I was just wondering. I mean, I have all her old patterns that are retired anyway, but still. I can't even say that. A Parasaurolophus. I think I know what that kind of looks like, but I'm not 100% sure. Hello, welcome in. It's the one that has like it has like a kind of like a hump on the back of the head, right? I think. Didn't see many of the old ones, a few remade ones. I think I have all the old ones too. Okay, good to know. I've been contemplating whether I wanted to join the Patreon or not. I've been contemplating joining many Patreons, and I just haven't yet, just because I have so much else going on right now that I didn't want to like add more to my plate, but I would like to do something like get involved in one eventually. Yeah, it has a horn on his head. Yes. All kinds of good ideas you have, guys. Also, I have a couple ideas I haven't shared with you guys on patterns that I would like to make. One of them is going to be kind of, we'll just say it's a monstrous idea, we'll just say, that I think will be fun to make. Probably not going to be like a quick market make, but I think it's going to be cute in the end. It's in my head. I just need to apply it to some yarn and a hook to see if it's actually going to translate as it does within, like I can see it in my head right now. But I don't know if it's going to translate the same once it's in yarn. So I need to play around with that, but got a new barnyard ones. Cooper the roosters, Puddles the duck, and the Paisley the pig. Oh, nice. What are my favorite things to crochet? I feel like right now stingrays are one of my top things to crochet. This one is a fun pattern to make. This guy right here, he's pretty fun. And I enjoy making any of my sitting animals. I think those are fun to make. I think bigger projects like Anchor the Octopus are fun to make. I have lots of favorites. Just depends on how I feel in the day, in the moment. So depends if I'm busy or not. Easter was good. How was the Easter for you? You're crocheting a coaster. Very cool. Coasters are fun. Right. Yesterday was also your birthday. Happy belated birthday. All right, with my right hand. I don't think that's really relevant to the chat right now. Yeah, it's probably the mirror image because of the way the camera is. So I'm probably like reverse to you guys. But yeah, this is my left, this is my right. Can you please stop asking that question? I'm not going to answer it, so you can just stop, please, and thank you. Everyone hit the like. Well, there's 22 likes and 20 people, so I'm not sure if everyone hit it or not yet. I don't think age is really relevant to be asking though, so. Hey, welcome. Welcome back. Yeah. Feel like we shouldn't really, you know. I look so young, that's why you ask. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I am making a stingray. So it's gonna look like this at the end. So, and it has a mouth. Isn't that so cool? So I decided I wanted to do it in this bloom yarn because I think it's really cute. And I'm kind of concentrating this week on destashing some yarn so I can make a new order of yarn, but I want to use up a bunch of yarn I've had for a little while before I go and buy more yarn. So I thought it would be really cute in these colors. And very springy colors too, so. I have moderators, they're just not on at the moment. Yeah, I don't think any of them are able to come on today because I always do my lives like kind of last minute, except for Sundays. I usually have like the standing Sunday live, and then during the weekdays I just kind of go on randomly, and I think they were all just busy today. I do have blue eyes. Oh, hey, Erica. Thank you. I was making an octo. Yes, this is the octo I was making the other day on the live. I am in love. I brought him to my market, and I decided that if he didn't sell, he would be mine, and he would be my new display octo for, you know, videos and everything. And I put a price on him that I didn't think people would want to pay so that I could bring him home with me, and it works. Although it was, I mean, you'll see the market review video, but yeah, it was kind of random. So I love how it turned out. You're using up your yarn stash right now as well. Very cool. Did anyone else have a market this past weekend? Or do you have any coming up anytime soon? Robin, how about you? I watched one of your market reviews, what, this past week. Do you have any more coming? You do? Very cool. You prepared for it, or do you feel prepared for it? I feel like you never really feel prepared for it. I am using a 5.5 millimeter hook. So 5.5 Fire Co. millimeter hook. I think this is the Winter Wonderland one. You have a back-to-back market this weekend? Oh my, how do you do those? I wouldn't have the energy to do back-to-back. That must be so exhausting. Yeah, no, I cannot make you one for free. Sorry. You did one on Saturday. Oh wow. So lots of them. Hope they're going well for you. I have made many baby dragons. Yes, I know I can crochet just about anything. Hello. You did a market on Saturday. It was very slow. Oh no, sorry. It's a bummer. How can I crochet without looking at my project and just looking at the screen? You're trying to do it and it's so hard. Practice. I've just been practicing because I am doing more and more lives during the day with you guys. And so I've just been practicing, and yeah, I feel like it's easier with like the flat projects like this where you're just going straight line, or you don't have to do any increase, decreases, or anything like that. But I do glance down time to time. But Yeah, I've just been trying to practice because I want to be able to read the chat, talk, and crochet all at the same time. So it's all about just learning how to multitask. Do you have any more coming up, Delon? That you, I don't know, did you say you did or not? Oh yeah, you back to back this weekend. Yeah. Oh, Donna, yours, Donna. I mean, Donna. Do you have any more coming up, Donna? Sorry, the D got me messed up on whose market was slow. Finally received notification from local farmers market that they officially started the end of May and possibly every weekend. That's awesome. Farmers market ends at the beginning of June because of the heat. Yeah, see, like where I am, farmers markets haven't even opened up yet. Oh, Monique, you're still sick. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wow, that's really hanging on. Have you like gone to the doctor and gotten like antibiotics and stuff? I think you said you did, right? I hope you're feeling better soon. That's awful. It's awful to be sick, especially as long as it's lasting for you. I don't have a favorite song. I just like all songs. Yes, thank you, Letitia. Yes. Happy Monday. Pattern launch. Well, so silly me launched a pattern on Easter, right? So slower than I was hoping for, but it's still okay, you know? So silly me. I did not think, like, I had a post that I put up yesterday, like a video I put up yesterday, and a pattern launch yesterday, which was probably not the best day to do either one of those. So I was not thinking Easter when I did either one of those. So silly me, but yeah, you know, okay. Thanks for asking. You have no voice. Oh. If I had no voice, I think my family would be happy. No, they wouldn't, but you have farmers market every weekend. The one we did will run through the summer. The coordinator thinks he is going to have every the evenings 4 to 8 p.m. Fun. Next scheduled one is June 7th. I don't really remember which one I think have one. I think the next one I have is in July. So I need to look into getting into some more. I know there's one coming up this weekend, but I'm not going to do that one. And then, yeah, I'm not sure when my next one's going to be. I need to see if I can get into some before July. But I'm not pushing for markets this year. You know, I'm slowing down on the markets this year. I'm not going to do like however I did 13, 14, something like that last year. And it was a lot, especially with having like a small kiddo at home that I'm leaving on the weekends and stuff. So I'm focusing more on being with him this year. Although he does come to some of them with me. Nine a.m. to 1 p.m. That's good hours, 9 to 1. Mine this past weekend was 9 to 3. That wasn't too bad. It didn't feel too long. Like right as like when it was slowing down, it was like, okay, good, time to go home. Yeah, I was planning on throwing in another post to let people know that the pattern has launched, just because, you know, it was on a holiday that I launched it, so I'm not sure as many people saw it. So I do plan to make some more posts. So you're welcome to do that as well if you want. Not necessary, but if you wanted to, you could. I'd appreciate that. Your hours right now are 11 to 4. The hottest part of the day. Oh, yeah. That's rough. I feel like 9 to 1 is better hours. It's sitting in the hot sun. Not the funnest. All right, I'm gonna have to count this because I think I'm getting close to finishing the body portion of it. So I gotta just count this in just a second. All right, give me a second to count it. Make sure I'm not going past how many I need to get to. Ah, perfect. Right where I wanted to be. Oh, look what I bought today, guys. It was in the discount aisle of the Easter section at Walmart. And so I got it for 50% off, and I thought it was so cute to like hold my current project, my current whip, as you might say. And so I got it. I looked to see if they only had the one, unfortunately. But I was pretty excited when I saw it. I was like, yeah, that's gonna be perfect. You love him. I love Morty too. Morty and Geraldine are by far my two favorite patterns I have released. I just think they're just so cute. Can't believe how many people are in town right now. You have 8 more days until tourists get there. Do you think it's because a lot of like families are up for Easter is why it's busy? And then it's gonna get like even busier because of tourist season? Going to make another one. You're going to make another Morty because your son kept the one you made. Yeah. Didn't make it to the market on Saturday. You have a market May 10, so you're hoping to have a few more by then. I sold a Morty at my market. I was very excited when I sold my Morty. Very excited, but very sad at the same time. I was like, oh, like sad to see him go, but I can make more, so it's okay. It's like the whole point of doing a market. Hello, welcome in. Oh, speaking of like that made me think of Gremlins, the movie Gremlins. You guys remember that movie? I loved that movie. I want to make a gizmo so bad. I think that would be so cute because we call my puppy, my tracker, we call a tracker Gizmo sometimes because his ears kind of point outwards a little bit more, and so I swear sometimes when you look at him he looks like a gizmo, like from the movie. I was like, we should have named him Gizmo, not Tracker. What's the teal critter behind me? So it's a manta ray that I made. Isn't he cool? Opened mouth, so you can add things into him. And so that's what I'm making right now, actually. So I'm making another one of those right now in the Bloom Sweet Snuggles Light. I love manta rays. They're probably one of my favorite sea creatures. So The shops that aren't usually open are now open, so they're getting ready. Yeah. So just like May basically is tourist season for you, Erica. So how long does tourist season last? Like May to August, probably September, and then it slows back down. The pattern is by Teresa's Crochet Shop. It was the Mega manta. She has like multiples, but I picked out the Mega Manta. I'm just using the light chenille yarn, not the, because I think to make it bigger, oh shoot, I was not supposed to cut that. Oh no. Oh well. My bad. I'll just have to, you know, fix it later. I was not supposed to cut that. Oh well. Oh well. We'll move on. Yeah, so it's the Mega is the size. Because I think she has an even bigger one too. And I think hers, like she did hers in a larger weight yarn than I did. She just used Sweet Snuggles, not Sweet Snuggles Light, so it makes it even bigger. So if you wanted it even bigger, you could use a bigger yarn. But I like it. I like this size. I think this is a good size. You bought my Morty pattern and you can't wait to make it. Thank you for buying my Morty pattern. I appreciate you so much. I hope you love it. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Instagram and I can answer them for you. It was until October. Yeah. Hey, Lois. Monique's here. Hey. Yeah, that was like, I can't believe I just did that. It was like, I'm just, oh, I'm done, cut. No. I'm sure my face said it all when I realized what I did. I'm sure of it. Yep. Oh, let's start this over again. I already answered that question. What are you up to today, Lois? Are you making anything? I am running low on white Bernat blanket yarn. And so I have like 3 different, I'm not sure. This feels thicker than Bernat. I think this one might be actually Big Twist Plush. So I have like multiples of strands of yarn and they don't match. So I'm a little worried I might run out of yarn for the underbelly. So we're gonna just see what happens. We're just gonna have fun with it. But yeah, this definitely feels, I'm pretty sure this is the Big Twist Plush, not Posh. And I don't think I'm gonna have enough. So we'll test it out. We'll see. If I don't have enough, then I'll just have to wait and get some more white. What do I do when my yarn snaps when I'm closing the hole? I cry. No, I'll just kind of work that piece in best I can, and then I will just get some more and try my best to make it as seamless as possible. But yeah, it's a bummer when it happens. I know a lot of people, if they're using the chenille yarn and they're like sewing it on and stuff, they'll use worsted weight instead so that doesn't happen to them. But yeah, it's just kind of like the be sad about it for a moment and then do the best you can to to finish it off. Uh, oh wow, that's awesome, Lois. Baby Dellas. I still need to make a Della. Still do. Yeah, this is definitely plush, not not Bernat. But I don't think that this color, I don't know. What do you think? Should I do the off-white? Would it really matter? I'm definitely not going to have enough of either one anyway. Huh. I might have to go check my yarn stash. I don't know. I have to go see if I have any like extra yarn somewhere of the white. Because I really don't want to have to go and buy some at the store right now. I'm trying just to use up what I have. See ya. Have a good one. See you in a minute, Erica. Enjoy buying stuff. Yes, it's like the duck lovey that has the little bow on the top of its head. Oh boy. I think I'm just gonna crochet until I can't crochet it anymore to see how far I can get on it, and then do the same to the off-white color, and then hope I have some somewhere else that can match it. I'm trying to think of where I have little extra skeins. I have extra skeins of yarn everywhere right now. I got these 2 balls from my trunk. I have another thing over there, but I didn't see any white. And then I have one other place I can check my stash to see if I have any extra. But I'm trying to clear those out and get rid of them. So, how was my market? I did do a video. Yeah, you'll see on my video, but it didn't go as I expected it to, but it was decent, so you'll see. I can definitely tell this is plush yarn because it's hurting my hand already. Certainly is. But if I can get through if I could make the entire stingray, I have some blue plush that I need to use up, and I would use this to go with that to match the size a little bit better. But I'm almost out of it already, and I'm not even close to done. Don't you guys just hate it when you lose that yarn chicken? Especially when you can't get the yarn readily available to you, because this is big twist plush. So this might just be wasting my time right now to even try to do this, but I'm gonna go for it because I'm with you guys and we're hanging out, we're having fun. Now, what other colors do you guys think would be okay for a stingray's underbelly if I don't have white or off-white? What other colors could I use? A light gray. Ooh, yeah. I think a light gray would be nice, actually. A light tan. Yeah, I'm kind of like out of, oh, well, I guess I could do like an almond maybe, because I have like the Bernat almonds might be okay. Depending on what yarn I'm using it with. Like, I don't think it would go well with like this, but maybe with like a blue or something that might work. A pale green or a pale yellow. Yeah. Any lighter color would be nice. Maybe like a blue with a light blue or something. Like a nice contrast in color. Yeah. Going to say light gray or a light blue. Yeah. Okay. Because I'm gonna have to use a different color because I'm not gonna have enough. I think for this particular one, I feel like I would, well, let's see. For this particular one, maybe if I did like a pink, like try to match that pink or the green to that blue. Do you think that would be nice? Because or like a light yellow. What do you think? To make it like a little bit more floral, I could do a yellow with it. But do you think yellow would be okay with it? Might be able to get away with the two-toned belly. Yeah. Light green with that one. A light yellow or green. Pink would be cute. Yellow. I have to see what I have in my stash for that too. With that yarn, I think I would try to aim for the pink or green that matched. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Thinking kind of pink, because pink is a little bit lighter than the green, right? To make it more of springy too. A two-tone belly, and they never even said anything. The boy loved it. Nice. I feel like kids don't really tend to care too much about like if things are not perfect, right? They're just like, oh, that's cute. That's just makes it unique, and so it's okay. Hello. White plush and off-white with a dark blue top. Aw, cute. Was it this pattern, Donna, or was it a different pattern? Was it a smaller one or was it bigger like this? You can have a survey. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. Happy to have you here. Almost the size. Nice. Using up your stash right now too, and currently making a baby dragon that is getting multiple colors of spikes. Is not what I wanted when I started, but it will work. Yeah, that's fun. No, I think that's fun. I actually did an ombre dragon the other day, and it came out cute. I thought it came out cute. So I love that. It's colorful. It's unique. That makes it better when things like that. It's like a happy accident type of thing. Happy little accident. Can anyone tell me who says that or said that? If you can, you're on my good side. Happy little accident. Yes, Bob Ross. I say happy little accident all the time. I got that from him for sure. Her ray pattern, but with bigger yarn. Uh-huh. Yes, nice. You're back. What'd you buy? Did you buy more yarn? Yeah, I'm not good. My facial expression does say it all. You're gonna know what I think about something all the time. Because when you had to mask up though, it was really good because I could be free with my facial expressions. And then when we stopped having to mask in public, that was I had to get back to like, oh, people can see my face right now. I probably shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, my facial expressions are very, very true to my thoughts, my inner thoughts. Mm. Very cool, Abigail. Very cool. Hello. Big fan. Thank you. No poker face here. Nope. I can't tell lies either. Like, I get flushed when I try to tell a lie, and like my face, just, you can tell when I'm lying. Like there's, I can't lie. And just like my inner like heart doesn't let me either. Like it feels so weird to try to lie. So yeah, so just laughing. I hope it was, I don't even know what I was like making a facial expression for, so hopefully it wasn't anything bad. Whoopsies. Fabric to sew linens. Oh, liners in the bags. Oh no, I just ran out. No. I have to see if I have more of this somewhere. Let's do the off-white now. Let's see how far I can get in the off-white. Fabric to sew liners. The owner had asked when I'm finished with them, can I bring them into the store to sell them? Yes! That is awesome. Good job. That's exciting. That's awesome, Erica. That's really awesome. Good for you. Finish with pink. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I was doing a chain. I don't know how long I was gonna. I don't know. I was like back to tentacles. I don't know. Yeah, I will finish with pink. I think, Lois. But for right now, since I'm on the live and I'm chatting with you guys, I don't want to like get up and go get the yarn. So I'm just gonna use the yarn I have with me, and then I'll just use it for a different, another stingray or whatever. So. Yeah, I got to get to work. Woo. Fun, fun. All right. I hope I have a pink that will match that pink fairly good. I think I do. And I think it's in like the Sweet Snuggles Light. So it'll match up like the, what's the word? Consistency, softness, whatever to it. So. Oh, one more, right. Yeah, just to kind of mix it in. But that was with the Big Twist plush, so it would have been too thick for that project anyway. So I'll figure something out with that one. I might just have to not even use that for this project. We'll see. We'll see if I can figure something out with it. I'm not too concerned about it because it's so quick and easy to make. If I have to frog the whole thing, I'm not too worried about it. Started a year ago. Using fluffy wool. Yeah, fluffy wool is hard to use. Good for you. Yeah, it's fun to crochet. It certainly is. I enjoy it, obviously. My house is like overfilled with crochet projects right now. I do have something I'm looking into the first of the month. We'll see if I can do so. I'm not going to say anything yet because I'm not sure if it's even going to pan out, but I have something I'm thinking about doing with some of my plushies. So we'll see if it plans out or not. If it does, then I'll definitely let you guys know. And if it doesn't, then this is like this conversation never even happened. But I'm hoping, you know, it will work. So we will see. Hello. Yeah, I'm having fun. I was a little sad not to go live last night because, you know, it's one of those just routine things to do now, but I wasn't sure. It was a busy day. So, do I have plans for my next pattern? Well, we were discussing that a little bit earlier, and so I was kind of asking you guys what you thought I should do for my next pattern. And then I have some ideas of what I want to do for my next shelf sitter, but I just haven't decided on which one to do next. But Moose was at the top of the list from you guys, and I do have a Moose 94% completed. So all I have to do is add the antlers and the ears to it, and it's done. So, and then yeah, see, we have bear is on there. We have a pig, but Stacy Makes has a pig, so I don't think I will do a pig because she already has a pig and he's super cute and I've made him and I love him. So I probably won't do a pig. Yeah, but a moose, I want to do a fox. I want to do a Boston Terrier version of my Dusty dog. So, and I'm probably going to call it Fred because of my dog, Fred. So it'd be Fred the dog, which would be a Boston Terrier. But that's going to involve color changing and stuff like that. So that'll take a little bit longer for me to work out the kinks on, but definitely want to do a Boston Terrier. Yeah. Oh, those are so cute, Abigail, the door stoppers. I've had so many people send me pictures of those and say, look at this, you need to make these. Those are cute, those are fun. A sitting penguin. Yep, I could do a penguin, but I haven't really done many birds yet. So I'm not sure when I'll probably have, I would probably have to, I think I want to do the other things. Like I think a duck would be easy and quick and simple for me to adapt to my sitting series, but I'm not sure about the rest. And like the flamingo, I think would have been really cool in this series, but like I said, the Friendly Red Fox just recently put out a flamingo pattern that was very close to what I wanted to make, so I'm probably not going to do that because like literally this happened too. I was gonna make like a little dangly moose like hers. My husband has been at me to make a moose forever since I live in Maine, and he's been at me to make a moose, and then she literally came out with the dangly like moose like a week after I was like, oh yeah, I could do that as a pattern. And so I haven't made a moose because of that, and I just used her moose pattern because it's super awesome. And so a panda would be cool. That would kind of that would probably, if I did a panda, I would probably do like a bear pack. So I would do the bear and then I would have options within the bear pack, and panda would probably be within that bear. So that's a good idea because that would be, I would just have like a black bear, brown bear, a panda bear. They would all be within the same bear realm. So you could just get them all in one pattern. An ostrich would be fun with the dangly legs and stuff. And that would be fun. A squirrel. Well, Cece Makes has this. Oh, are you saying am I doing squirrel? Am I doing the squirrel? Squirrel. Getting off topic? Probably. Probably. Be back in 1 second. Okay. I'm good. How are you, Kat? My Easter went well. How did your Easter go? But you guys are giving me great ideas. So I feel like I need to make I feel like forest animals are where it's going to be. So a moose, a bear, a fox would probably be the next ones to make. What do you guys think? Just do like, because I did kind of like the pet arena with like the dog and the cat, and then I had a bunny, which is not a shelf sitter, but I had a bunny in there. And then I was kind of going more for like a safari theme with like the monkey. Are monkeys in the safari or are they jungle? Anyway, I did like giraffe and monkey, and then I can move into like the forest creatures, like the bear and the fox and the moose. And my Roomba just started going, so if it gets noisy in here, let me know and I can turn him off. Oh, you feel like a squirrel today? No, I thought you were like saying like you know how I get off topic on these lives where I am talking about one thing and then I'm just like, oh, what, oh, what? Oh, that's gonna be loud. I'm gonna have to turn that off when it gets closer. An elephant and a zebra. I was thinking zebra actually is one of the things I wrote down. So yeah, I would probably do like a horse with the zebra mod to it. So that is something I would like to do as well. And that would go in with the safari theme. Jungle, so monkeys are jungle. Yeah. Sometimes I get mixed up with jungle safari. But yeah, safari wouldn't do well because there's not much for trees in a safari, right? Yeah. Sorry to run, but I have to get my son. No problem. Thanks for joining in. You'll do a post on Morty later. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Dear, yeah. All right. How loud is that Roomba? Is it like super duper too loud? You would love a panda. Had a day off. Oh, nice. I am working on some manta rays. So I'm working on one of these, the underbelly of it right now. Loving this stingray. It's huge. Yes, I really like this pattern. I just recently started this, discovered this. Well, I've known about this pattern. My husband actually told me that I should. He sent me a picture of this pattern a few months back, and he was like, "Can you make that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can. I've actually been eyeing that pattern for a few months now," and then I didn't end up buying it. And yeah, and then I just all of a sudden I was like, you know what? It's time to get it. I was trying not to buy more patterns, but I ended up buying it. I'm just gonna go turn my Roomba off real quick, guys. So don't worry about it. Or don't worry about it. Don't mind me as I move for like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. I just decided I would check out my stash of yarn since I'm up already. And I'm seeing if I have any colors that I can use. And I think I found a couple more. I didn't find any pink, but I can show you guys what I found. All right, I'm back, I promise. I just have to sneak back in here. Ugh. All right, I'm back. Oh. So, since I was up already, I just snuck into my cabinet and I found some more of this to finish this one off, I think. It might be slightly off color, but I think it'll be okay. So I can finish that one off. And then I found this too, I think, which will work. So yay. All right, back to chatting. Hippo, rhino are, yep. Oh, hold on. Hippo, good. Hope, rhino. Hippo and rhino are safari. A hippo. See, Stacy Makes also has a hippo though, so probably won't do a hippo because she has a hippo already. Yeah, my husband's a pretty good guy. He's pretty cool. It would go with the giraffe. Yes, it would. Yeah, I'm in love with my Octo. He turned out so good. I think I kind of feel like Camo would be a good name for it because it's kind of camouflaging into the background, but I don't know. What do you think his name can be? Let's come up with a name for him. I ended up putting my blue one somewhere else because I liked this one better. I felt like it fit the living room better. You could see it better. Cream will work. Do your pups like the new Octo? Yeah, I just put it up yesterday because my market was on Saturday. So I pulled him out of my market bag and put him up yesterday. And I don't know that they've really noticed it. Fred hasn't tried to like take it down and lay on him, so that's good. But I feel like he's softer than my other one. The yarn was a little bit softer. So he'll probably like it. You're back. Welcome back. All right. Yeah, it is super soft. I love it so much. Love it so much. Hi, Fred. So I got Fred and Tracker new bones today, so they're pretty happy. Fred's literally sitting on the back of the couch right now. Okay, I'm gonna turn you guys so you can see him. He thinks he's a cat. So I had George first. Sadly, he's passed away now, but we had George first for, oh, he was like, maybe he was like 4 before we got Fred. And he would always sleep on the back of the couch. And so when Fred was a puppy, Fred learned from George that he could sleep on the back of the couch. And he ruins all my couches because he's much heavier than a cat. And so he ruins all the backs of my couches. Like you can see how they're like all slumped down on the back, but whatever. And so now Tracker's learned from Fred that he can also sit on the back of the couches, but he doesn't do it near as much as Fred does. Fred and George would, oh, seriously? How did this just happen to my yarn? But anyway, George and Fred used to like sit butt to butt on the couches. Thank you, Lauren. If you're on here on the live, thank you. Thank you for that. Cora equals heart of the sea. Oh, for the Octo, you mean? That's cute. Cora. I like Cora. That's a cute name. What do you guys think? You think Cora? Can't think of any names. Just still think of Ollie the Octo is still cute. Fred, yeah. Hey, Fred and Tracker. Trackers. If you've been, if you're one that comes on a lot, where do you think Tracker is right now? It's like 2 places he could be. You love crocheting. That's awesome. You made a purse. Very cute. Ren, Penny, Millie, Adora, Lulu, Prudy, Flo, Bambi. Cora is nice. In his kennel. He is. He's in his kennel. He was either going to be in his kennel or sitting next to me. So, but he always tends to go in his kennel when I do my lives. I don't know why. He's just comfortable for him. He took his new bone into his kennel and he was chomping on it. So, doesn't want Fred to, if he doesn't want Fred to get something, he brings it in his kennel because Fred won't go in his kennel. He'll look at me. Fred will look at me when there's something in the kennel that he wants and just kind of like see, like, can I go in there and get that? And I'm like, go get it. It's yours. Tracker stole it from you. Next to my leg, yeah, that was the other choice. So, waiting for my son. Although today's a holiday, so no school today. Crochet another bag because you're doing it. Nice. All right, let's see. I don't think I'm near where I need to be, but oh, not even close. Bye, Abigail. Have a good one. Have a good sleep. Thanks for joining. I'll probably get off soon anyway. Because I'm running out of this yarn too. So they're not quite the same. What do you think? Should I keep going with that color? It would be like midway. Or should I just start new? I might just start new and then see. Because I could definitely get a full bottom out of that one. But that one's much more yellow. I kind of, oh, I might switch back to the Big Twist plush and see how far I can get on that one first. Because I do want to use up the blue. Okay, wait. I have a blue plush. I have a like I think like a purpley and like a magenta. Which color should I do? And the Big Twist plush yarn. So it'll come out a little bit bigger than like that one. You got to see your cousins and get lots of Easter eggs. Very awesome. Well, welcome to my channel. Glad to have you here. Magenta, that'd be cool. And different, right? Yeah, I can definitely tell that this yarn is a little bit darker than the white. It's more of like an off-white, but I'm gonna go with it. See how far I can get. I am crocheting one of these guys. So I'm doing the bottom half of them. I feel like this is going to be like my new loaf cat because like, you know how I crochet loaf cats on lives all the time because they're easy to do and I can complete them. I think this is going to be the new loaf cat for a while on my lives, but I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do because, you know, Don't know how they'll do at a market, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with them. Just finished your 6th manatee. Nice. Rainbow is also an option. I do have some rainbow yarn in the Big Twist plush too. I'm not sure I have enough though. But a rainbow would be pretty cool. I'd like to see how the pattern came out on the rainbow actually with this flat surface. I'd like to see how that would turn out. Yeah, isn't he cool? I love him. I think he's so cool. And look, he's eating my hand. I love stingrays. They are one of my favorite ocean creatures. And I actually recently, look at that mouth. I actually recently was able to go and pet some stingrays and sharks, which was really cool. That really was like a top for me. I also fed a giraffe once, and I also rode a camel once. So those are top things that I've done with animals that are pretty cool. What is your favorite animal, and have you ever been able to interact with it in any type of way? It can be a hand warmer. Yeah, just have two stingrays on each hand. Drink some water, guys. Sorry if that was too close. It's like, oh, I feel like a little twinge of a headache, so never seen one in person. A cheetah, that I love cheetahs too. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And aren't they the fastest land animal? I don't know if I'd want to encounter one in the wild. I'd be a meal. A cheetah would be a fun thing to add to my shelf sitting series, but that would kind of be a pain in the butt because of all the color changes that you would have to do for the spots. Tigers are pretty cool too. I've always loved tigers. Yeah, I've never been near a tiger either because, well, I've seen them, but I've never been close to one because I feel like those could also eat you very easily. So probably good to keep your distance on the cheetahs and the tigers. I did have a market this past Saturday. Yeah, I did. I'll have a review video. I think I'll put it up on Sunday, this coming Sunday. So yeah. You guys will be able to come along to my market with me and see my setup, see how it went, all of that stuff. Still have a lot of inventory left over, let's just say that much. Too much inventory. But I'd rather have too much inventory than not enough. I feel like I kind of overfilled my table bit too much because I felt like maybe it was a bit overstimulating. So felt like there was almost too much to look at. But I wanted to put it all out because I wanted to, you know, I didn't want anything to be missed. But yeah. Anywho, you'll be able to see that market review on Sunday. I'm not sure I'm gonna have enough. I'm getting close, but I'm getting low again. You can definitely tell the difference in the two different toned colors too, but I mean, you can see it. Maybe not in this lighting, but you can definitely see. You can definitely tell where the two yarns change. Crocheting a rainbow purse, very nice. Can't wait to see it. I did have a lot made for sure. When it comes to custom orders, if I've never made it before, I always kind of give like I'm not really sure how much this is gonna be. But it'll probably be within this price range. So yeah. I don't know. It's hard to know because you never know like how much work it's gonna be if it's something new. Unless you've done it before, and then I just give them the price that I do it for. So very cool. What are you crocheting? Yeah. You had a request for Geraldine? Awesome. Very cool. That makes me so happy. Are you just doing like the draft general, like the colors, or are you doing different colors? See ya. Have fun making your gnome. You had a request for gold and brown. Very nice. Send me a picture when you're done. I'd love to see it. Another for blue and pink. Cute. $5 octos. Yeah. Oh, because, yeah, that's all you have the energy for. We'll just throw out their favorite colors and you make the mark. Yeah. Yeah, you do. It's true. Custom order for the Odish, and I don't know who those are. Are they like characters or something? I feel like I've heard of one of those. Are they like Pokemon? Being asked to crochet like look-alike people, shoebox size. Yeah, Pokemon, that's what I thought. That's cool. So Letitia, so shoebox size look-alike, like look to be like look like the person and out of yarn. I usually use Parfait Chunky from Premier or Sweet Snuggles Light from Loops and Threads. Those are usually my go-to yarns. But I mean, I'll use Bernat Blanket and any other type of yarn if I have it available to me. All right, guys. Well, I'm out of yarn to crochet. So I think that's going to be it for tonight. Use acrylic and chenille. Yeah, I use acrylic sometimes too. It just depends on the project I'm making, the mood I'm in, all of that. You're back, Lois. I was just getting ready to go. I'm out of yarn, so I'm gonna go. But thank you guys all for joining in for today. Maybe I'll go live again. Well, actually, I'm not sure I'll be able to go live again this week just because I have some things I'm going to be doing. So I'm not sure I'll be on live again for the rest of this week. Maybe tomorrow afternoon I can, but I won't be able to the past tomorrow. So think of the next live that I do if I don't go on tomorrow is going to be on Sunday night. Like Bernat, and your favorite is basics. I plan to be getting a fairly good, decent sized haul of the Premier Basics on my next yarn haul. So stay tuned for that. I haven't made it yet. But I do want to kind of move over to maybe more of the basics instead of Sweet Snuggles Light, since you know the future is unclear on how Sweet Snuggles Light is going to be. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to do a shift into the basics chenille. So stay tuned for that. When do you get to see the final stingray? When do you of this guy? Maybe I'll put him on Instagram later today if I get him finished today. So I think I'm going to see if I can find the pink that will work on him. And if not pink, I might do like an off-white. We'll see. We'll see what I do with him. Thank you. You have a good rest of your day too. Take care, Kat. See you next time. Back to the duck feet. Nice. Hey, hello. Getting some good whale footage over here. Very cool. So is it whale season for you right now, Erica? Have a good day, you too, Deanne. Have a good one, Barbara. Just made a video on your channel. Fun, fun, fun. It's on sale until the end of the month. Yeah, I know. So I'm trying to use up as much yarn as I can right now so that I can do my haul before the sale ends. So I'm kind of like crunch time. Like I really got to get some yarn used up so I have place to be able to buy more yarn. So it's kind of like if I can use up a bunch of yarn this next week coming up, then maybe I can buy some more yarn. So that's kind of my plan. Any tips on starting a crochet YouTube channel? I have 13 subs and it's kind of making me sad. Just keep going, stay consistent with it, and just, yeah, I mean, I didn't have very many subs for a very long time. I started off with, I think, 3 subs off of my first video, and then it was a very slow, gradual progression from there, and I just stayed consistent with it, and I just did what I wanted to do, and talked about what I wanted to talk about, and went from there. And so just being consistent with it, enjoying what you're doing. If you're just doing it to like get monetized or something, I do it because I enjoy doing it. So yeah, that I'm not in it for like, just having 80,000 subs or something like that. I do it because I want to. And I enjoy doing it, and I like talking to you guys. So that's why I do it. So just stay consistent with it. All right, well, I'm gonna go. So thank you all for joining in, and yeah, I'll try to finish this today and post it on Instagram for you guys. And so see you guys.